Every single year, Apple crowns an iPhone game as the game of the year. So I downloaded and played every Apple game of the year to find out which one is truly the best of all time. From the crazy AAA games of the last few years, all the way back to the game that started it all in 2009. So come take a walk with me down memory lane to find out which Apple game of the year reigns above them all. Alright, first up we have the 2022 winner, Apex Legends. Except less than a year after release, it was removed from the App Store. That's a bit awkward. So we're gonna have to put it in the bad tier. I mean, what do you want me to do, man? It doesn't even exist anymore. League of Legends Wild Rift was the game of the year. If I'm honest, I've never played League of Legends, and I'm kind of nervous. The most that I've heard about League is that playing online can be pretty toxic, and I'm a big baby. Alright, let's see how we go. Flip me, man. Whoa, there are a lot of things that I don't understand. Dude, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm tapping. I mean, I get why Apple gave this game of the year, because it's super nice to look at. Especially on this display. It looks out of control. I'm gonna put you in the very good tier. It just looks like a good game. Looks like it could be pretty fun. Looks like people would spend a lot of time playing it. Very good. 2020 was an interesting time, but Apple decided that 2020 was going to be the year for Genshin Impact. Ooh, okay. These are just straight up AAA games. This is crazy. Again, I've never heard of this game in my life, and I feel like that's going to offend some people. But that's why I'm doing this video. I'm upskilling myself in iOS games. Whoa, this is a great looking game. Holy dooly. Genshin Impact, what's up? I'm not going to put you in the very good tier. That's a good place to be. That's where I am. 5 out of 10. I'm a 5 out of 10. Next up in 2019 we have Sky, Children of the Light. It's an adventure exploration game that just looks out of control, especially back in 2019. I'm all about a beautiful landscape and crazy art styles, and Sky is exactly that. And you'll see there's a trend with all these games of like minimal design and simplicity, which is very Apple, I guess. Sky, Children of the Light. We're putting you in a good spot. We're putting you in a way better spot than Genshin Impact. We're putting you in very good. I admit it, I'm biased because I just like this game a lot. Next up is a game called Donut County, where you're a giant hole in the ground that swallows up a bunch of objects to grow bigger. Just like me on Christmas Day. Am I right, guys? Dude, this game just makes me smile. What the heck? Again, I'm a sucker for simple game mechanics. There's just something about putting an object in a hole. Donut County, what's up? You're like an old friend that I used to go to college with. Every night we would get crazy spiritual and read the Bible together and just get closer to the Lord. I don't know if it's like S tier, iconic level yet, but very good. Oh baby, we're getting close to the iPhone 3GS, but first, we need to play another classic. This is a game called Splitter Critters. Splitter Critters. This game has a wild concept. Instead of controlling a player, you slice through the world, and then you slide the world to get that character to a different part of the map. I don't know about you, but I'm also a sucker for a good puzzle game. The old Splitter Critters. This may hurt some, but look, it's not you, Splitter Critters, it's me. You just don't grab me like you used to. That sounded weird. That's not what I meant. But for real, I'm gonna put you in good. It's a good place to be. Literally. 2016 felt like the year of Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, that whole franchise. And man, what a banger this game was. I mean, I feel like I'm playing one big Instagram ad right now. But holy smokes, it's addictive. Have you guys seen these colors? They are crazy. Aha! Clash Royale. You've been making some microtransactions lately? What's up? So I'm gonna put you in the good tier. Still good. Good is good. C's get degrees. That's what my mom always told me, so. Let me take you back to 2015 and the iconic Lara Croft Go. If you hadn't seen this game before, it turned the game Tomb Raider into like a puzzle-based game. Oh man, this game looks so good still. This is a really sweet game. And I'm sure if you're a fan of the series, you would dig it. Again, so far I can't disagree with Apple's choices here. I kind of thought I would, but each one of these games is iconic. Oh, what's up, Lara Croft? Okay, so, man, I don't know where to put you. Look, it's a good game. It's visually great to look at. It's fun to play. Mechanics are good. I don't know where to put you. You know what? Let's just, oh jeez. I'm gonna put you in the good tier. But really just hammering home the good tier. In 2014, Apple chose Monument Valley as their game of the year, and it's easy to see why. I'm a big sucker for this game. I think it was the first time that I played a game on an iPhone and was like, whoa. And man, it's still such a nice looking game. It is as crisp as ever. Not long before, iOS 7 was released, completely changing the way that iOS looked. We went from this bubbly, they call it skeuomorphism design, to the flat iOS 7 design that we still kind of use now. And I'm pretty sure the iPhone 3GS 3GS couldn't be upgraded to iOS 7. So I feel like this is the obvious time to switch to the 3GS for the rest of the games we're playing. And check it out, man. This is Monument Valley on the iPhone 3GS. And honestly, it runs just as well. I'm not even kidding. Assuming the battery lasts long enough. Monument Valley, you sly dog. I carry some memories of you. Let me, You're like an old college girlfriend that I used to spend all night talking to about the need for more love in the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting you in very good. That's what I'm doing. Here we go, 2013, we're getting into the original Apple games of the year. This is an arcade-style game called Ridiculous Fishing, where the premise seems to be you just have to try and catch as many fish as possible. It kind of reminds me of Flappy Bird in its concepts. You tilt the phone left and right to try and avoid objects and try and catch fish. I mean, this feels like 2013. I kind of don't really know where you came from, Ridiculous Fishing, but you know, look, I'm glad you got here, you got your spot, I guess. So I think I'm gonna put you in the good tier as well. I can't. Whew, things are getting good now. Come on. Apple crowned Rayman Jungle Run, bringing the Rayman series to the iPhone, and woo, it's a banger, except it doesn't exist anymore. Ubisoft, what the heck, man? I'm putting Rayman Jungle Run right at the bottom. Bad. But there's another game that also involves running, and that's Temple Run. When I think classic iPhone games, I think Temple Run. So we're just gonna throw in Temple Run here. I mean, I'm sure Rayman was good, but like, I remember playing hours and hours of Temple Run as a kid. And boy, I was so bad at it, and I'm still bad at it. You are going right up to the top of the list. You deserve that spot, baby. Right up there. Give me one reason why Temple Run shouldn't be up there. Tiny Tower was the game of the year. It fully reminds me of Habbo Hotel. Do you guys remember Habbo Hotel? I used to have a Habbo Hotel server for me and my friends. Man, those were the days. Tiny Tower is a pretty straightforward game where you build new levels of a building and you just go higher and higher and higher. And at each level, you've got to complete missions to go higher and higher. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit underwhelmed by Tiny Tower. I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's even good, let alone very good. So, sorry buddy, I think we're gonna put you in mid. Somebody had to go there. In 2010, Apple gave Angry Birds the Game of the Year award, and holy dooly, that game took over the world. For real, that game is everywhere. Simple mechanics, beautiful to look at, super satisfying to play. Oh snap, Angry Birds? Are you serious? Let's go! Where are we putting you? Very good? I mean, it's good. Angry Birds is good. I played a lot of hours of Angry Birds. That put you in very good. And in 2009, Apple gave the first ever Game of the Year title and award to the game Field Runners, which is an absolute banger. I also played this game so much as a kid. This is such a throwback. It is crazy how something so simple, a concept like tower defense, just becomes so recognizable and so iconic. Field Runners, you absolute legend. Like the older brother I never had, hung out with me on the bus every day after school on my iPod Touch. Where are we gonna put you? I'm kidding, we're putting you right at the top. Man, this list is looking pretty good. It feels like there's a tier missing, like God tier. Right above S. And there's like one game that feels like it's missing from that list. Is that what I think it is? Go buddy. Go buddy, go. Doodle jump, you son of a biscuit. You just bounced your way to the top. Now everything feels right again.